Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Wanted to come on today. Today's December 1st. I listened to a prophetic voice. I don't know if you're not aware, Last Days 24/7. His name is Brandon. And he was speaking about what he heard from the Lord, that there is going to be an attack on U.S. soil. And he saw it on the West Coast. And this triggered me to something a dream that I had had. And then he mentioned something about Hawaii also, an attack there. So I want to share, I had to go back and look on my website, godripples.com, to see when I had this dream. And it was April 26th of 2017. Now, I used to live in a suburb of Portland, Oregon, and I had a dream. All of a sudden I was downtown and I saw, we have the Willamette River that runs through town. And the first thing I saw was a submarine coming up the Willamette River. Then things just started happening just like that. Then all of a sudden there were helicopters and then planes, and people dressed in black parachuting down, or the helicopters were actually coming down from the ropes there's a lot of bridges in Portland, onto the bridges, and they were dressed in black, heavily armed, and they were Asian. I don't know if it's North Korea, China, but it was clear they were Asian. And they would shoot to kill. Everything happened so fast. Parachutes coming down there, helicopters, the submarine. And it's like they were taking over the bridges. So they would control who could come and go across the bridges. But it just happened so fast. Just the submarine and then the planes and the helicopters, and they were just coming down everywhere. See if I wrote anything different on my notes. I just printed it off. I felt like they were taking over the entire city, or maybe even the West Coast. They would shoot to kill if any resistance. It all happened very fast and was very frightening. There was nothing to do but obey them. So I know what Brandon was seeing, he didn't really share in detail. I guess he'd had a past video that God put it on his heart again today about that attack. Then I remembered I had he mentioned Hawaii. And I had another dream. Let's see, this happened December 1st of 2021, and it's also on my website. And it was an attack. I want to say they were Islamic terrorists taking over a small town. It was a total surprise attack again. Suddenly there were heavily armed Middle Eastern men, some with head wraps and masks, directing people to go into various buildings or homes or into large groups. I was with some people who were watching from a window. I so remember this. The feeling was total terror, not knowing what to do. Should I run outside? Should I try to hide? I instantly started thinking, why didn't I tell those I love how much I love them? Ooh, I'm going to cry now. Why didn't I do this? Why didn't there was just lots of, it's too late. Why didn't I? I was quickly going through a drawer of mementos and valuables thinking, why didn't I give these to loved ones? Whew, the feeling was absolute, total panic and fear. And it seemed to be a tropical city like Hawaii, definitely near water, near an ocean or a large port, because I saw some people running toward the water only to see they were trying to get away, only to see a large ship already taken over by the terrorists. They had guns and were forcing people off the ship in a single line. It was like a big ship. And so they had already taken over that ship, making people leave. There were terrified people hiding amongst the trees and bushes, and a few of them had guns. And I so remember this too. One man bravely stood up. Then a few others who also had guns stood up to join him and head back into town to fight back. But the vast majority of people were unprepared and tried to stay hidden in the vegetation. They had no guns, and there was nothing they could do. The feeling was absolute terror. It happened so fast, just a surprise attack like Pearl Harbor. Um, so that's it for today. I just wanted, after watching that, I knew I needed to look that up. And when I had had these dreams, an attack, an armed attack on the West Coast. For me, it was Portland, Oregon. It was probably Seattle too. And then a tropical place, which could be very well, could be Hawaii. All right. Again, we are, just like Brandon says, watchmen, to get the word out. Be prepared, but the main thing is to make your hearts right with God. I end all my videos with that. We're in the last days. All right, that's it for today. I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Oh, and don't forget to hit the like if you like these videos, and I will keep sharing what I've heard. Thank you. God bless you.